Let me get you on camera. Where you from?
California.
No, for real. No, I'm serious though.
Watts, baby.
I know where you from though. Where you from?
Eastside PJ Watts.
I'm from Grace 2 Rock, nigga.
Right.
They call you, homie?
Big Slice.
Big Slice?
Yes, yes.
All right, nigga. They call me Puto, cuz.
Right.
And that person, big shout out to SPI, Spotter Low. You know, I'm in the black box, had to come through, tap in, show love one time. Yeah, y'all make sure y'all subscribe. Stay tuned, all that.
Jeter, gratitude is the attitude. Show is a blessing to be back in the black box as we blow us a session. We got my boy 504, Hood Street Stories, doing it again. He makes me miss Scanners Los Angeles, man. Shout out to Scanners Los Angeles. They put me in the same mind frame of one another when they get to doing their thing, you get to listening. It's like they get a rhythm going to where you kind of anticipate the next thing you're about to hear. But he going in on Loose Coochie Lips, man. Yeah, he said it's over for him, period point. No further ado. Let's see what he claimed. The Loose Lips and Coochie colon Ashley Cannon has been up to.
This is one thing I've noticed with this platform. If you are a gang member and you become a host on No Jumper and you are on this platform, like at least the previous version of No Jumper where we had the news and the nightly shows and everything like that, if you're a gang member, this platform and the level of analysis that you're going to get from the fans and everybody out there is not likely that it's going to be good for how you're viewed in the streets or whatever in the long run.
Say, bro, I need y'all to lock in for this one because what I'm about to break down is
You heard his rationale, and you got all these so-called street cats still running up to sit up under and kiss his ass and be on their best behavior. That's crazy.
biggest mistake the fake Luce Cannon has ever made in his life. And that's saying something because this dude has made a lot of them. But this one right here, this particular move is the kind of thing that does not just embarrass you on the internet. This is the kind of thing that gets picked up by the feds, the kind of thing that adds charges to an already existing federal situation, the kind of thing that digs a hole so deep that no lawyer, no publicity stunt, and no amount of internet spend is going to pull him out of it. So pay attention. Let's start with who Tremaine Ashley Williams actually is before we get into what he did. Because context matter when you are dealing with somebody who spent years building a persona that had absolutely nothing underneath it.
Me? I love that I'm not going to be like your role model or anything like that. I want people to die. I want people to get shot. I'm not a nice person. So at the end of the day, it's like, so the gangbangers, y'all listening to me, it's like, I don't give a if y'all niggas live or die, dead homies. It's like somebody gonna have to shoot one of y'all niggas, and that's just how it is in this world.
This dude had no platform of his own. He was using Shamish Mill's YouTube channel. No following he built from scratch. No credibility he earned through anything he actually did in the streets. What he had was access to the internet. PG Academics gave him a chair. No Jumper gave him a microphone. And every single time somebody handed him that access, he used the same exact way to run his mouth about Big U.
We're gonna talk about another video that it wasn't on the internet. They sent to my PO. Now, Luce Cannon have a warrant for his arrest because Big Useless sent the video. If you lie,
imagine that. You see what he's saying, and listen to everything he been saying since he been in the feds on the phone. Oh, shout out Big U, we right here. We Shelly's. So you telling me you bowed it down to a near who did you just like you claiming right now? You's a clown.
Play the recording. I just don't want to play the recording of my PO telling me I have a warrant for my arrest because you know what? It's going to make things worse. But if you lie, sweetie, Big Useless, Sugar Plum, if you lie, I'm gonna expose it.
Y'all see that little, like that crease, that line up perfect from his nose to his bottom lip? Them motherfuckers is aligned perfect. That little, look at that little slit, like that little punani, that loose coochie lip. He got a line at the tip of his nose that lines up perfect with this crease at the bottom of his lip. Somebody probably split his shit.
Sugar Plum, if you lie, I'm gonna expose it.
Keep it 100. That was the whole strategy. Get on somebody else's platform, attach Big U name to whatever story he's been spinning that day. Let the audience react and ride that reaction like it was really street cred. This dude was out here claiming sisters like that hood produced him.
What's up, cuz? Neighborhood Luce Cannon, aka Rapid Fire. You know what it is.
Putting it on the dead homies, moving through the internet like he had some authentic connection to what that set actually represents. Let me be clear, you will not convince a single person who genuinely came from that hood that the Rolling 60s bred what Luce Cannon is. That is not what comes out of there. Big U brought him around. Big U opened doors for him. And instead of carrying that with any level of respect, this man turned every platform he could access into a weapon aimed at the same person who made it even possible for him to claim 60s.
If you looking at it like, nigga, BT coming up, the Oscars coming up.
Wait,
like,
so Big U was with it?
Money.
You're not with it.
What?
He wouldn't be with y'all jacking up an artist.
No, I mean, he be in a parking lot. That's just the type of nigga he is.
But he would know about it.
No, he knows about everything like that.
That tells you everything you need to know about his character before we even get into what he did to his own blood. Don't even get me started on IBM, the movement he attached himself to, the brand he used to project fake street cred to the internet. IBM was built on one thing: group intimidation, jumping dudes, moving on individuals in numbers. So the psychological impact of the violence landed harder than the physical damage alone. That was the formula. That was how Luce Cannon was moving in these streets.
Look, y'all gotta stop playing.
Just know he was only moving in the YouTube streets, not the LA streets, just like Ho No 100. No LA, no Compton, no Long Beach, no Carson, no Gardena, no Inglewood, no West LA, no Low Bottoms, no none of that. No Linwood, Watts, none of that.
There's a reason why they call me the boogeyman. Like, this is facts. It's not no fairy tale. This is not what these rappers, like, they portray my life. Bro, I'm just blessed to be.
Number one thing about the boogeyman that you want to know, he does exist, but he'll never admit it and he'll never announce himself. Oh, my mama. He out there, though. Facts.
A music producer, an artist, a rapper, an entertainer, everything, an actor, but I'm just a real tough dude that stand on everything I say. So y'all don't get it misconstrued. I want problems. If I'm giving up this energy and you have a problem with it, do something. Because when I see you, I'm gonna do something. It ain't gonna be no facts, it ain't no mystery, it's nothing like that. I just get busy. Point blank. Plain.
Said it ain't gonna be no facts, no mystery, no nothing like this. This dude is special education, slow tarded for sure.
It's simple. Like it or not, I am him.
You comply or the whole crew packs you out, and the message get delivered in a way that nobody in your circle is going to forget quickly. Man, them boys was robbing people, beating people, putting a full court press on dudes who had nothing to do with nothing, and they filmed it all. They put it on the internet because the fear only works if the audience knows what you're capable of. That was IBM. That was the operation. And Luce Cannon was not just the face of it. He was the ringleader of the whole shit. The No Jumper incident was what things started breaking down publicly. When Luce Cannon moved on Jay Reed, the plan was the same. Apply pressure, establish the fear, send the message. But Jay Reed did not go to sleep when he got hit. And in that moment, the escalation came. The gun came out, not because the situation had become life or death in any legitimate sense, but because the intimidation needed a new level to land the way Luce Cannon needed it to land. They robbed them dudes out there, had Marciano stripped down to nothing right there outside of No Jumper. And what was supposed to be another demonstration of what IBM does to people who do not comply became a criminal case the moment the complaint got filed. 4 warrants for individuals from that night who are actively being sought out right now. That is the consequence of building a movement on intimidation and violence and thinking the documentation would never catch up to them. Then this clown went back on the internet like nothing happened. That right there is the character we are dealing with. A man who commits a robbery and then beaten.
I got everything I'm supposed to have for the camera to stay powered on, but I think it's finna die, y'all. So if it do, I'll still be here on the mic, but off the camera. It's crazy.
and then returned to his regular programming without breaking stride. Dude went right back to the platform. Dude went right back to the stories about Big U. Goes back to the clown act on the internet. Because in Luce Cannon's world, everything is manageable as long as you control a narrative, as long as you are louder than the truth, as long as the internet hears your version first and has no reason to question it. That is the move that does not have a recovery, because you cannot unsay what you said on camera. You cannot take back a confession that is sitting in the federal file. You cannot spin your way out of your own recorded words when a prosecutor plays them in court. And now that boy is sitting in MDC Los Angeles on a federal indictment built from content on the internet he created himself. That is not bad luck, homie. That is the direct consequence of a man who could not stop performing long enough to understand.
Hold no honey, who was his tour guide, his coach, his handler, and his motivation. Swear he ain't the same kind of guy. It's crazy.
The difference between building a reputation and building a case against himself. But bruh, as bad as all of that is, the dispensary confession is not the most diabolical thing Tremaine Ashley Williams has ever done, not even close. Law enforcement picked up the case from the incident outside of No Jumper. Luce Cannon made a choice, a cold, deliberate choice. He told investigators his twin brother Jermaine did it. His blood.
There goes the camera.
Person who shared his face came from the same mother and father, and Jermaine Williams was locked up when it happened. Now that's some cold-blooded shit. Could not have been there under any circumstances whatsoever. Word on the internet is that his parole officer had to come to the courthouse personally with paperwork to prove it. Jermaine had to stand in front of a judge and prove his own innocence because his twin put his name in the criminal report to walk free.
And we have on the plate, we have the buster ass nigga Luce Cannon. We have this lying ass dude, man. This dude is something else, man. I can't tell y'all, man, that this dude, bro, this dude do some of the diabolical stuff I ever seen in my life, man. Now we all remember the No Jumper incident, right? With Jay Reed and the other brother, right? You know, they filed a case on that, man. You know, for whoever went down there, filed a complaint, they filed a complaint, and they picked up that case, bro. But this is the catch right here. This dude, Luce Cannon, told the people that it was his brother. So they picked up his brother yesterday. He went down to his parole officer. His parole officer told him that he had to take him in because he had a warrant. So he explained to the parole officer that, man, I was in jail when that jumped off. So the parole officer looked at it. He was like, oh, yeah, man, you was in jail. So after that, he unhandcuffed him and cut him loose and told him he had to go to court the next day. So when he got to the court building, they told him, irregardless if it was a mistake or not, they was going to keep him and give him a no bail. So his parole officer had to come down there and straighten everything out with all the stipulations, all the paperwork, and all that type of stuff.
The charges Luce Cannon tried to put on his own brother, assault with a deadly weapon, robbery, possession of a firearm, would have sent that man away for years, destroyed his life. And Tremaine Williams knew exactly what those charges meant when he said his name. I'm telling you right now, dude understood the weight of what he was transferring onto his brother's record. He said it anyway, because his freedom was worth more to him than his twin brother's life. This is the type of dude who called into a podcast and claimed the whole thing was a publicity stunt. This is exactly the kind of spin he would put on it. Not accountability, not honesty, a publicity stunt. Because everything in this world is content. Everything is a play. Even throwing your own twin into a criminal case. That is Luce Cannon at his core, homie. His daddy is built the same exact way, and the streets have always known it. That pattern did not start with Tremaine. It was already established before him. You do not get to claim the parts of your lineage that generate respect while pretending the parts that explain your behavior do not exist. Performing for a camera on the internet while sacrificing real people behind closed doors. Making up bullshit lies, snitching. That runs in the family. The culture kept platforming both of them like receipts were not sitting right there in plain sight the entire time. For every IBM dude with an active warrant on their name right now, this is not a suggestion, bruh. Y'all better get the fuck out of Dodge. Luce Cannon is in MDC, Los Angeles. He cannot do a single thing for you. Man who handed his own twin to the system to protect himself is not the one who is going to come through when your situation gets critical. He already showed you exactly what he does when the pressure is real. He points at whoever is closest and keeps moving. You were there that night. The warrants are active. The clock does not start running, bruh. Eddie Boy said it, and the internet co-signed every word. Fuck him. Fuck his daddy. Fuck everybody still riding with him, knowing what the paperwork says and what MDC Los Angeles currently holds. Jermaine Ashley Williams put his twin brother in a case he committed, bragged about a federal crime on camera while the government already had a witness, built IBM on group intimidation and called it a movement, and is now in federal custody with a case constructed largely from his own recorded statements. The biggest mistake of his life is not over yet because every
Biggest dummy in the world.
What the heck? Oh my God! No way! Yeah.
thing he said on those platforms is still out there, still searchable, still playable in the courtroom. And the feds have not finished reading yet, bruh. I'm telling you right now, that shit gonna end up bad. Let me say this one more time for everybody in the back who thought this dude was really something. Luce Cannon is not from the 60s. He's not a gangster. He is not somebody who stands on any code or any principle. He's a man who's used to group intimidation as his calling card, bragged about federal crimes on camera, and when law enforcement came knocking, he gave them his twin brother's name and went back to the regular programming like that was acceptable, like that was just business, like blood does not mean anything when your own freedom is on the line. That is who the fake Luce Cannon actually is. When you bust it all down and strip him of every fabricated story, every performance he put out for the internet, the indictment is real and the twin brother situation is documented. Everything this man built on the internet has already been answered by everything he has done in real life. And real life always wins that argument. The culture does not owe protection to men who do not protect their own blood. That is the floor, not the ceiling, the absolute floor. And Luce Cannon went straight through it without looking back. What happens next in that courtroom is just the formality. The verdict on who he is already in the moment he said his twin brother's name and never looked back.
Yeah, it's no mystery. We know Luce's boo-boo. Ain't no good, never been no good. You dig a lie? He is Luce. He is proof. We've been hearing it all our life. Luce lips sink ships. If you ain't seen it in real life, now you have.
Let me get you on camera. Where you from?
California.
No, for real. No, serious though.
Watts, baby.
I know where you from though. Where you from?
Eastside PJ Watts.
I'm from Grace 2 out, nigga.
Right.
They call you, homie.
Big Slice.
Big Slice?
Yes, yes.
All right, nigga. They call me Puto, cuz.
Right.
You wasn't that person. Big shout out to SPI, Spotter Low. You know, I'm in the black box. Had to come through, tap in, show love one time. Yeah, y'all make sure y'all subscribe. Stay tuned. All that.